Genevieve.
I'm not going to do the bank heist just yet. I think I need to level up a bit and I need some extra equipment for that. So I'll leave that later. I will be doing side missions. Best way of actually gaining more money to get the upgrades that I need. So let's go and see Basso. Now I have played this game a couple of times already, so I'm quite familiar with the map itself, so I will show you the best routes getting around certain areas where their guards are. And I know some hidden areas where secret passages and crypts as well, which I will be showing in this Twitch. Not just yet, but later on, so stay tuned. But first, I think the first top thing I need to get on my list is the wire cutters and the wrench. The wrench
it's a passing thing, sir. I'm sure of it, not the glue.
You definitely need it if you want to.
In 2 days, send men to claim his property for the crest, and have them bring a cart.
In a bit.
Why'd you join the watch?
Okay. It's a good game. Definitely stealth. If you play it the way you have to play it as a stealth game. A lot of people don't tend to play it as a stealth game.
I would have went for the pickle jar, Basso. A lot more weight.
Don't need to.
Garrett. Shit. I see you still can't work a door. You don't come to see me, you don't write. I thought both you and Aaron had been killed in the mansion attack. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know.
You don't know. Fine. Forget it. Far be it for me to pry about where you've been for the last fucking year. I don't have time for this. Especially with the Baron's new duty on opium, thanks to this gloom sickness, not to mention the Thief-Taker General's black tax, squeezing us entrepreneurs.
If you got a job for me, let's hear it.
Are you sure you're up to it? Okay, so here's the gig. I need you to obtain a ring for me.
Getting married?
Never again, huh? You mangy bird. I swear one day I'm gonna have you made into a hat.
And lose the brains of the outfit.
I'm running out of fingers.
Good job, Basso. Good job.
Yeah, right. Belongs to a guy named Cornelius Greaves, one of those hoity-toity types who doesn't have any shit on his boots. Here you go.
What's the catch?
He's dead.
I'm a thief, Basso, not a grave robber.
Only recently deceased. My sources say he never took the ring off.
Doesn't seem much of a challenge.
Challenge. We'll be getting to him before the Carters pick him over. Rumor has it they've been taking bodies to that old foundry near Cinderfall. Crawling with the Baron's guards for some reason. Now, the best way to that place is through the old chapel. And, don't screw this up, Garrett. Some of us still need to pay our dues.
You can't tax what you can't catch.
Yeah, get out of here. And you use the door? Please? Still, it's good to see you.
Okay. And we go back to see this guy when we want to do the side missions, which I'm going to might as well pick them up now, because there's a couple which I'll give later. So we'll just get
Over here. If you're looking for extra coin, I got some jobs you can help me with. It's best contracts in the city.
yeah.
Just the job I would have picked. Try not to get caught. You'll handle that no problem.
Okay. I think
Do me
there's
a
about
favor,
25
try
side
not to
missions
get
that you
caught.
can give out, but it won't give them all
Need
in
some
one go.
tools of the trade.
The others will come later on when we progress further on to the game itself. Newspaper.
Lockdown. Gloom everywhere you look. We can only rely on ourselves to make things better.
Arms.
End up a rat show if I'm not
Right.
careful. Need some tools of the trade.
But that guy wearing that jacket. There's something dodgy about him.
I have something for all
If
your
you're going to pay the
nefarious
master on Thief, the prices do go up, and they're pretty high. Now, the most important thing to get is the wrench. And that's it. I'm completely broke 8 gold.
Watch yourself out there.
Okay, I'm seeing this guy out more often. I'm going to go and see someone else to get a focus point. These people are okay, they're no guards, they won't see you, they won't stop you or anything like that, so
Keep our insides
nothing
nice
to
and
worry about.
coughed up some shit in my time. Remember old Tully kept a collection? No, that's not how it went. Quack was giving him 2 minutes each for a steady. Tully really got hacked.
That's the last of them.
There'll be more tomorrow. I'm starting to think they're the lucky ones.
Lucky, eh? Some of these gloomers bite off their tongues to
The
make
old
it stop.
chapel on Warning
Some
Sign.
push in their eyes.
The court of the Queen of Beggars.
Luck wants nothing to do with this city.
On that collection.
A fine
They scatter
piece.
around the city itself, so I will be trying to get them all. Newspaper. I'm not going to concentrate getting every single document there is, but I'll give it a try. If I do come across them, I will pick them up.
It's a lonely night.
It's the best kind.
Garrett. You walk a path few would wish.
That's the only one I know.
Quite. You know what they say about me?
that you know everything that happens in this city.
Not everything. Just the important things. What brings you here? Seeking my counsel?
A year ago, I was at the Northcrest Mansion. Something went wrong. What happened to me? What happened to Aaron?
A year ago. Men who believed themselves to know best tried to control something they didn't fully understand for their own ends. The balance has shifted. We can all feel it.
That's your answer.
When my beggars found you after the accident, they thought you were dead. But you were not dead. So we healed your broken body and brought you from the city to keep you safe while we waited. But then, just after the gloom started, something began to wake you. It was time for you to return home. This city grows sick. It will tell you all in time, if you choose to listen. Careful, Garrett. There are worse things in the shadows than you.
Okay, a focus point. And if you go back to see her and pay her, she'll give you another one, another focus point. But one thing to be aware of, every time you keep going seeing her, the price goes up. And I think it doubles up by an extra 100 credits or gold pieces itself. So that's just something to remember. So now, as for the focus, now that could be handy, but I'm going to start concentrating on stealth first because I want to be as quiet as possible. Marksman, not so handy. But if you want to go ahead and just kill all your guards and so on, then it does help with the focus switched on. Efficiency, that could be handy because on master level, the focus will expire very quickly. It will go and drain quickly. So that's something to remember. Speed, your actions are improved in picking locks, pickpocketing, marksmanship and combat. Again, melee attack. Sensors, that could be handy if you got the focus switched on. And if you got that switched on, then you can actually tell if you're hiding behind a cupboard or some wall, you can actually visualize the movement of the sound effects got behind the wall, so you know where a guard is near you or not. Again, pickpocketing multiple times. So let's just do stealth for now. Okay, next mission is Dust to Dust, and then after that I'll be doing the side missions. Try and get those out of the way to get as more credits as possible. Okay, now that I've got the wrench, I can take the back end of the beginning of this mission itself, so I can bypass the guards that's patrolling in this area. And plus there will be a dog there as well, so it'd just be very, very difficult just to try and get through the main gate itself. So we're going to go through the back end. I'll show you where that is.
Sirs, we've been hauling corpses since dawn. We just want this day to be done.
Did you hear this lazy gutter shite? Consider yourself lucky you're pulling that card and not in it. Now move! I've had my fill of cart rides. I'll find my own way in.
So,
End up a
as you
rat
can
show
see,
if I'm not
little
careful.
cage over there, that's where the dog is. You've got 2 guards there and 1 over here. Again, we're not going to go through them.
My ailment is going on remedies again.
Just in case you do want to go, just take up that ladder and it will take you straight there.
Same nightmares every night.
And cut through. Love that sweeping.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
They call that work? Keep that friggin' dog quiet and wake me when shift's done, will you?
How can you sleep in a place like this? And the General's here too, grinding his teeth and his frigging leg.
Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
That's it. We're past those guards. Just remember there was something around here. Yeah, there is. Okay, there's no guards around here. There is a collectible, I'll show you where that is. But first...
Garrett.
Aaron.
There's a puppy there.
Am I sick? Northcrest Manor. From this side of the river, it looks like a fine tombstone.
It's so difficult to go through this. Right, now the collectible up here. Now I could switch on the
Good find.
okay. Now this note okay. Something here as well, yeah. And that's it around this area.
Comes one more for the knacker's yard. The General will want this lot seen to before last bell.
Look at this. A highborn in with the lowlifes. I wonder what he's got.
Not out here, sloop for brains.
We carted him gentle as we could. You are treating them with respect, aren't you?
Respect? Oh, yeah. Set the cart down inside and get back to your sack houses. We'll take it from here.
Right, respect.
Tough times.
Okay. Down this way. It's my turn.
Hungry as a... I'm sure I stashed it up here. Crap! I'll never find it again.
Mannequins. I came here looking for a body. But not this kind.
Move his body. Take him upstairs. It does make a difference about where you hide the bodies. If you leave them where they are, eventually they will be found and the alarm will be sounded. So you might want to hide them somewhere where it's dark, possible. Evil money. That's it for this room. Okay.
Up you go, you sorry bastard.
First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make it a bit more dark.
Jenny's tears.
And the nag she rode on.
This wouldn't pass for respect in a slaughterhouse. Poor old Cornelius must already be on the line.
I need a drink.
The best way to follow Cornelius is to put my life on the line.
Done this before, then. Let's go green on their first date. The second, they don't come back.
Used to dump bodies over the city wall. Until the stinking disease was worse than the gloom itself. 100 crows to every man there was. And the flies.
Oh, yeah? We were told to torch them at the sides of the streets in the quarter. After the candlemakers placed one up too. Had to make it a crime. Poor old Blowmore.
You two would be rich men if you were paid to friggin' talk. Less chatter, eh?
I'm not feeling all that well.
I'd welcome some warm coffee.
You! Surrender!
What happens when I'm too greedy? Okay, let's do that again. Sorry about that. Okay.
Rourke's teeth! If it's not the corpses, it's these oversized...
Mannequins. I came here looking for a body. But not this kind.
notice something there. I did notice something here. That's better. Okay.
Up you go, you sorry bastard. Better you than me. Read Jenny's tears.
And the nag she rode on.
This wouldn't pass for respect in a slaughterhouse. Poor old Cornelius must already be on the line. The best way to follow Cornelius is to put my life on the line.
Done this before. Must go green on their first date. On the second, they don't come back.
Okay, so just save here.
Used to dump bodies over the city wall. Till the stinking disease was worse than the gloom itself. 100 crows to every man there was. And the classes.
Oh yeah? Well, we were told to torch them at the sides of the streets in the quarter. But after the candlemaker's place went up too, had to make it a crime. Poor old Blowmore.
You two would be rich men if you were paid to friggin' talk. Less
I'm waiting for that
chatter,
guard
eh?
to come here. Yeah, and then go back.
My ale money's going on remedies again. Worn out.
You suppose the gloom's still in them? I mean, manhandling them like this. What's that doing to us?
Think you're better off on the street stuffed with coughing ragbags and commons?
If I get on the hook, which is up there.
Oh, what I'd give for a coffee.
I need to sleep.
Break's over. Let's get the line running again.
I wonder if a building can be condemned twice. But watch you making a good case for it here.
Yeah, just like shooting deer back in the estate.
Time to get off. I prefer being a moving target.
Eddie Dobbs, hunter extraordinaire. Should have been born a sir, not a servant.
Over here's glass.
Forget the gloom if I catch the foundryman's droop. What's next?
Bullseye.
Wonder what they put in the sloop.
It's gonna save here.
I'm getting sick, I know it.
Eddie Dobbs, hunter extraordinaire. Should have been born a sir, not a servant. I'm a better shot than old Duke ever was.
Now we will be going for that vent, but not just yet. There's another collectible I need to get. Let's go over these. Bypassing the glass, that's on the floor there. Before I go any further, just gonna
I had it better in the slaughter yards. This place stinks. Smells terrible around here.
There you are. Oh, are you still pining for the abattoir?
Come on. Father always said I'd end up jobbing at the works. The blood was fresh. The blood was fresh. It's brown in here. It's brown in here. Ditch what? Like ditch Don't what? You see it? Don't you see it?
Milk from a plump tit wouldn't cheer you up, would it, you frigging misery?
if you look up there,
This way. I want to show you something.
there's a collectible up there.
My neck
Just realised one little thing I haven't got. I haven't got a rope arrow to get up there.
I wonder if the Baron knows
Which is a problem for me.
Where are you taking me?
I found a door in the old works, locked up tight.
Locked door in the old works? Imagine that.
See if I can find one later on. If I can, then I'll go back to it. Just to show it, there's a room they're going into, which they can't get into. I'm going to show how to get in there.
We've taken more than 100 dead each day this last week.
Got to say, Gloom's flushed more shit out of the city than the Watch ever could.
And the rich are starting to drop now too. The General will be pleased with all the cleaning up we've been doing.
Cleaning up.
I'm going to bypass these guys.
Right you are, sir.
Good man.
So those of us who do their jobs well,
Thing is that the guards will notice if sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, if the lights are off. Let's close that door. Okay.
to remind the men that crossbow quarrels cost coin to produce.
Many stupid bastards have I entered with this thing alone.
Can you just give me a willpower? Yes, okay, we can go back and get the collectible. Go
Mutilation of eyes and ears and so forth.
Let's go and get that before that guard comes back, because he will eventually come back. Come on.
I should get more sleep.
A fine piece.
No visible wounds. Claimed by the gloom.
Okay. Got that out of the way.
Tossed from a second floor window, I would guess. Or jumped, of course. I'll be sure to remind the men that crossbow quarrels cost coin to produce. Rope marks around neck, an inefficient hanging. Not our work. This one's been dead longer than a few days. Scratches to the eyes and ears, as expected.
One of the Baron's high collars. He might have something useful.
I'll be sure to remind the men that crossbow quarrels cost coin to produce. Infected sores from injection abuse. Poppy milk, perhaps. Another with signs of heavy opiate use.
Just gonna save here just in case.
This one's been dead longer than a few days. Scratches to the eyes and ears, as expected.
Be careful here. There's glass here. This is the room they're looking at. The one that
Someone was in here recently, too. And they had lighter boots than the watch.
Okay. So, a couple things you need to pay attention to. Number one. And this letter is pointing to the safe, and it's giving you the clue. And the next combination, 3. Don't ask me why it does that, it just does. And then that will tip over as well, since we've touched the safe here. So sorry, one of these two combinations. And now we're done here. Get out from here.
This one's been dead longer than...
Going back the way exactly where we just came from. It's a lot more simple, a lot more easier, maybe a bit longer, but this way.
Exsanguination from the throat and wrists. This one's been dead longer than a few days. Scratches to the eyes and ears as expected. Mutilation of eyes and ears and so forth.
Give me a locked door, I'll show you an open one. I haven't seen this mechanism before, though. Must be a key to fit.
And I should have the key. Just in case you're wondering. Case there. And it's got a key in there as well, so just in case you don't want to pickpocket the guy, you can always go there. But because I've already pickpocketed the guy, I need to go there. Missed it.
For a dead man, Cornelius is proving hard to catch. But I'll have to if I'm to pawn that
Whoa,
raise.
hey, one at a time. No pushing. Flames ain't going anywhere without you. No matter if you're rich or ragged, beggared or buttered up, you're all gonna burn.
It's going on forever.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire, eh?
I don't care if your mother's got the fucking gloom, she's not coming to live with us.
Taker General, sir.
There you are. Hey, excuse me, sir.
What did this body have on it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, I was just gonna get another body when you came in and took over.
You know, I don't ask for much. Respect. A stiff drink. Gold. And for my men to do what they're fucking told. Put his body in the furnace and check it for coin. No point in wasting a bullet.
Robbing the dead of their valuables and their dignity. A thief-taker generally sees his own reputation. Time to steal that ring back.
Okay. As for the next collectible, find it here.
The General wanted that ring, all right. What was that about? Still, didn't see many
Fine
bodies with
piece.
rings until then. Hey, you don't suppose we should be checking
I
for
think that's all the collectibles that you're going to find on this
cock rings and stuff,
level
too.
in Dust to Dust.
It's a ring.
The rest of this money, coins,
Gentleman's finger.
hairbrushes, and magnifying glasses and so
People
forth.
have stuff.
I'm here with my hands on a dead man's arse, and you're telling dong in a knot?
Come to think of it, I should give Brahms wine. Widow. The good news.
Save here.
He always said she hated him. She might need a bit of
Some time
consolation.
when the shutters go down, it's dark. But when we go across, be careful. As you can see, there's glass there that you can hear it if you look in the blanket.
Worn out.
It's getting late.
So hungry.
The ring. Too much to hope that he cleaned it, I suppose. That's a strong box. Another of the Baron's improvements, perhaps. It'll crack like any other.
Just to show you what the clue he's talking about. See the crest there? Look at the circle. You could just about make out the symbols in the middle circle, so all you have to do is turn them. So the circle is there. Whoop.
Nobles never miss an opportunity worth minor than their crest.
Okay. I'll get the money first.
Cornelius.
Get this door open! Break it down if you have to! Leave!
I have the ring and a new best friend. But it's not over until I get out of here.
We're better off out here.
I'm going. You owe me, Peter. Tough times.
At least the dead stayed right.
I'd sneak out here to hunt for big rats when I was younger. It was abandoned back then.
Since the Baron moved all industry across the river to Cinderfall, it's his dream. Automation, he called it. Or metal and misery, you'd hear them say down the taverns. Oh, before we made it a crime to mouth off about the Baron.
At least the dead stayed right.
Sounds like the General's men finally found the switch.
Intruder in the works. He's stolen something from the general. Earn your friggin' coin. An intruder. Sir!
It's a wall of good night. Can't say I missed this place.
Voila. Yes, ghost again. I'm extremely happy with that. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that for tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully the next level will be the Sheep Corps Blossoms, the escort service. We'll be breaking into that area.